it's something you can believe in. I'm wearing my ACC hat today. But it's a worthy story. It apparently healed some cat. They got to live 5 years longer than they were expected to live. So, hey, if it helps a cat out, maybe it's worth it, unless you're not a cat person or a dog person. Also, want to let folks remind folks that you can check out the Chatham County News Daily. It's a news aggregator set up about a year ago, more than a year ago. It puts together a whole bunch of stories that I've got it searching the internet, and it comes out every day. The neat thing about it is you can see some of the headlines. Let's see, headlines: Commissioners approve fiscal year 2023 Chatham County budget. That is on the ChathamJournal.com website. You can read about the budget for this year from July 1st through June 30th of next year is $164.9 million. That's a heck of a lot of money. Chatham County keeps growing, so that's what's going on. Let's see what else is going on. There's mention of the Chatham chat list that comes out before, it came out this morning before 8 o'clock, so that's there. We'll talk about the things that got clicked on there. We also mentioned this yesterday, but could Burlington or its industries end up in court over PFAS pollution? We'll see about that. Food Truck Fridays at Thirsty Skull Brewing, that's coming up. From that, we get, I'll tell you what, visit Pittsburgh.com is worth checking out. Our Chatham County Visitors Bureau does a fantastic job covering all this kind of stuff and promoting it. I've tried to get an interview over there, but I may have to just knock on the door and say, come on, let's just talk a bit about what's going on in Chatham County and Pittsburgh. There's also a couple of video clips. Our news updates are up there, and also there's a video clip from the CCC about Building Construction Technology Program. So that information is out there. As I mentioned already, Chatham County community swears by Natural Springs Healing Power. There's a link to the WRAL story. So, hey, it's worth checking in there. Hispanic Heritage Fiesta is set to return September 17th, which is good because a lot of things got shut down during the COVID pandemic, and it's nice to know that things are coming back to normal. Also, Siler City's 14U Jets near registration capacity limit as inaugural season inches closer. The folks in Siler City, the folks at Jordan Matthews are trying to get their high school football program back on track. Folks that have lived in this county long enough, natives, know that the Jordan Matthews football teams have had some of their best seasons in the past. They've kind of fallen on hard times, and they're trying to resurrect that. There's a lot of folks in the community that would love to see that happen. Got bunches of photos on there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 9 photos from different parts of the county. So again, we're checking out every day. We're going to try promoting it here on the news updates so folks are aware of it. All right, let's get back to the Chatham chat list. What went out yesterday or this morning? Folks are still voicing their opinion as to should the X Center host gun shows. Yes. Now, someone's looking for a mental health professional recommendation. That's one neat thing about the Chatham chat list. A lot of folks ask for recommendations, and you get feedback from folks in the community. Another mention about the gun show vote. Also, we've got a information and agenda for the June 27th Pittsburgh Board of Commissioners meeting. That's coming up on the 27th. Hey, see how that works. And then what else? There's someone who's not in favor of gun shows. There's also a business recommendation for Keith McKinney. Folks on the chat list like to do that. If they use somebody local, then they go ahead and say, hey, this is somebody worth going with. Gun shows, again, a vote, yes vote. Mention about highlighting the subject matter of each posting. Folks, we've had issues with the Chatham chat list program. It's an old 32-bit program. I have run it on a dedicated computer. The power supply on that failed. I have not replaced it. Yes, I'm putting it together manually, which is a little time consuming and a pain in the rear. So no, we are not doing highlighting headlines or headline posts right now. Also, Chatham County approves the fiscal 2023 county budget. You can read that whole information on that on ChathamJournal.com. And that is it. Oh, the good thing is they've kept the tax rate per 100 the same. The bad news is some of your folks property values have gone up in the last few years. We went through that last year and the previous years, and I know that hurt. Ouch. I know we kind of looked at it and said, ooh, is our house really worth that much? All right, let's go on to the Chatham Chat List Facebook page. Nancy McCoy had passed away on June 16th. She was born in 1932, so Nancy's had a nice long life. Mount Vernon Springs, we've got information on that, link to that. We also have the link to the Chatham County News aggregator that we run. Check that out. Also, the neat thing is the Traveling Cafe down in Pittsburgh. They got themselves a little video that they posted the other day, the 21st, a couple of days ago. Leslie had the owner post a little video. Again, if there's a business out there that you know that has got a Facebook page and you want exposure on the Chatham Chat List Facebook page, let us know. If you want exposure on the Chatham Chat List, we do classifieds on Friday. But you have to be a Chatlist member, so you just send an email to chatlist@bellsouth.net with the word subscribe in the header, and we'll get you set up. If you're not a Chatham County business, go elsewhere. This is for Chatham County folks. We want to promote businesses and opportunities in Chatham County. BMC Brewing Tours have every Friday, so that's going on. The House of Hops, if there's any trivia nuts out there, they're having a trivia night tonight, so that starts at 7 p.m. so check that out. There's also had an email come in. Chatham County has a freshman, Matthew Murchison, who represented Region 5 in the state body armor games. Their regional tied in bronze due to early rainout. And he's a handful of freshmen from our state playing every game with a great batting average and RBI. So just wanted to, again, if you've got information, send it in. We'll love to share good news about what's going on in Chatham County. Let's see what else we got. Man, I got to set up an interview with her. I got to set up a video interview with her sitting in one of those gardens out there, a pollinator garden out of Chatham Mills. I'm sure we could sit there and talk for 30, 45 minutes about what she's doing. If you haven't had a chance, sign up for her pollinator tour. Take a look at the Chatham Chat List. I'm actually going to write down, call Debbie and set something up. Our live, our live interviews have gone well. We did one last time a couple of weeks ago with Jacques Defour from French Connections. He went fishing at the Blue Rock, and that one, actually, we're getting a lot of positive feedback. Summer camps are going on at the high school. It looks like all the kids are enjoying themselves. Plus, they're learning something, which is good. And that kind of wraps it up on the Facebook page. Let's take a quick look at Twitter, at ChathamNC, at Chatham Journal, and at ChathamNC Sports. On ChathamNC Sports, Max Frazier and Keenan Parish are getting some attention on a whole nother level. Interesting thing about Keenan is, if folks have seen Keenan play for the last 2 years, he's really progressed very nicely. It's nice to see the efforts that he's put in, the effort that the coach has put in. Northwood basketball's got something special. Seaforth basketball's got something special. Again, this year Seaforth's going to have freshmen, sophomores, juniors, so they're going to be a little bit older, probably a little bit more depth. Let's see what else we've got here. That's it for the sports side on the Twitter side. And then what else we've got going on Twitter? Let's see. Just want to know that there's mention of the EDC is being represented at the Triangle Business Journal event. Corridor's opportunity this morning, and one of our folks, Sam Ruff, has been awarded the Emerging Leader of the Year award. Sam was recognized for his impact in Chatham County and the region, as well as for his leadership on the VinFast project while with the EDC. So that is nice to know. That is going on. Also, let's see what else is going on here. Cost of living is rising fast in Raleigh. That's also rising faster here in Chatham County. People are hurting out there. It's unfortunate. And this morning too, the EDC president Mike Smith was at the, again, Triangle Business Corridors Opportunity Panel to discuss Chatham's growth and future. So a lot of stuff going on in Chatham. Growth is going, again, there are certain communities in Chatham, in North Carolina, where the communities aren't growing. They're actually either stagnant or downsizing or losing population. We in Chatham County are having it the other way. And yeah, there's pains, and sometimes you look around and go, wow, that wasn't there last year, that wasn't there, that wasn't there, that wasn't there. The environment is changing. But again, Chatham County is still a great special place. And also, looks like Dr. Anthony Jackson, superintendent of Chatham County Schools, was giving a keynote address at a conference. So that's good to know. Dr. Jackson's been with us for, I think it's going to be a year now. So he's the new superintendent. He's not new anymore, but he's been here for a year, and he finished off his first full year, I guess, and next year is going to be second year. And at that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Let's do this, and let's go ahead and wrap it up. Hey, Chatham County, have a fantastic Thursday. They're talking about spotty showers or thunderstorms this afternoon. Hey, if you lived in Chatham County, lived in North Carolina, is that something new? No, it's not. So with that, we're going to wrap it up.